Hello, welcome back to my channel for another review video. Clinique have recently launched a whole bunch of new products in their Moisture Surge range. So as a huge fan of their original Moisture Surge, I wanted to try some of those out, starting off with the one that I was probably most excited about, the Moisture Surge Eye. By the way, if you've never seen my face before, I make quite a few of these beauty review videos, and I always assume that if you've clicked on this video, it's because you're trying to figure out whether the product is worth investing your money in. So I try and make these videos as informative as possible, try and cover all the bases so that you have all of the information that you need. So I'm going to discuss my first impressions. I've also roped in a friend who has very different skin to mine to do her first impressions as well. We're going to talk about the ingredients, the clinical claims that Clinique makes about the product and how they match up to my experience, and also how my skin looks and feels after a week of using the product twice a day. So if all of that sounds good to you, I would absolutely love it if you would stick around and subscribe. And if you have any product requests or brand requests for me to do videos like this, then just pop them in the comments and I will get around to those. Okay, so let's get stuck in. I'm gonna read this, so I'm cheating a little bit, but Clinique say that the Moisture Surge Eye is an ultra light, cushiony water gel that helps eye area skin replenish its own moisture for a full 96 hours of intense crease plumping hydration. Crease plumping, which apparently instantly refloods, tightens and brightens the skin, hydrates delicate eye area for 96 hours of moisture using auto-replenishing lipid sphere technology. So basically it's tightening and it's hydrating, and it's supposed to give you a really nice, healthy, wide awake kind of look around your eye area. So here's how the product comes. It comes in Clinique's kind of signature green box, and then you can see the bottle on the side. The bottle on the side of this box looks like it's got loads and loads and loads of tiny pink and green little beads floating in this kind of gel. And when we open it up, this is what we get. So those beads are still in there, but they are not as bright as they look on the box. However, I do really like this packaging. I think the pink and the silver just looks really elegant. I think that Clinique have really stepped up their packaging. It's a lot less bulky now and it kind of looks a lot nicer on a dresser. Not that that tells you anything about how good the product is, but yeah, I just wanted to say I've been really rating Clinique packaging for like their last few launches. So as with all Clinique products, this one is 100% fragrance free and it's dermatologist and allergy tested. So Clinique claim that this product can be used on its own, under makeup, or as a 3-minute eye mask. So we're going to be trying each one of those uses throughout this video to see how we get on. But first of all, I'll hand you over to past me in my bathroom, trying out the Moisture Surge Eye for the first time ever. Hello, sorry for the poor lighting and probably sound as well. Obviously I'm in my bathroom right now, but I just wanted to try out the new eye cream for the first time. So this is the Moisture Surge Eye, and it says it is a 96-hour hydro filler concentrate. So in terms of application instructions, it just says to break the spheres before applying and massage all around the eye area. So I assume by the spheres they obviously mean like little beads that are inside. But first of all, I'm just going to do the rest of my Clinique skincare routine. I haven't actually used Clinique for a while just because I've been doing some work with another skincare brand which I have been really enjoying, so I've been using their stuff more. But I know that I do love Clinique stuff, so I thought for kind of maximum impact, I'm going to be using the range that is for intended use with this. So I've decided that for this review I am going to be using the Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator, just because it's obviously from the same range as the eye cream, so I thought kind of double up on that, see how I get on. I do already have a full review about this on my channel, so I'm not going to be talking about it too much, but if you did want to know anything about the Moisture Surge hydrator, then head over there, I'll pop the link in the description. So now I'm really excited to be trying the Moisture Surge 96-hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. I will be honest and say that I don't use eye creams enough, so I'm really excited to try this. It feels weird to call it a cream because it has such a gel texture, but I probably will keep referring to it as eye cream. Okay, so it's as it's come out, I don't actually have any of the beads in it already. I don't know. Yeah, none of the beads are coming out right now. I think that I've already got more than enough. But I'll let you know whether any of the beads come out through the course of the week. And then I'm just going to take my ring finger and take a little bit of the product, and basically what you want to do with eye creams is dot them around kind of where you can feel that your eye socket is. And I'm not 100% sure of the actual scientific terms for this, but that's why you apply eye cream, any eye cream, because basically the muscle that's within your eye socket then absorbs that moisture and takes it to where it needs to go. So that's going to be the best way that you can do it without really pulling at your eye area, without getting any product in your eyeball. I've definitely got too much here. Yeah, I can confirm you only need one pump. This is way too much. Okay. So, I don't know what you can see because of my terrible lighting, but that's sort of glistening right now. It hasn't sunk in immediately. My skin is looking hydrated, around the eyes looks moist. Yeah, I don't know kind of what effects this will have. I'm interested to see whether my concealer slips off, because obviously the gel texture of this is quite slippery, so we'll see. Okay, so I've just done my makeup for the first time with using the Moisture Surge Eye. My concealer went on really easily. In fact, it almost felt a little bit stickier than normal, as in it was quite difficult to blend, but it does feel very secure in where it is. I feel like it's gone on quite flawlessly. The amount of product that I put in my eyebrows by accident, just because I pumped out too much, made my eyebrows really quite difficult to like blend out. So I use eyebrow pomade, and so I put like a bit of pomade on, and trying to kind of work with that was quite difficult. So I think it's quite a sticky product, but I don't dislike it for that. I think it just means that I'll need to bear that in mind when I do my makeup, or maybe even apply it longer before doing my makeup to see whether it sinks in anymore. But in terms of like how my makeup looks with it on, yeah, I think it looks nice, it looks hydrated, it looks healthy. Okay, so to summarise, my first impression of the product was that it is very cooling and very refreshing, which is definitely something that I look for in an eye cream. However, it was much stickier than I expected. I also didn't get any of the beads out through the spout throughout the whole week that I was trying it, so I'm not really sure what it means by break the spheres, but maybe it's just in case one of them kind of sneaks through the filtration system or something. I definitely did use too much product on my first application because of trying to see if I could get some of those spheres to come out and then not wanting to waste the product, so that probably did contribute to the stickiness. However, when I did continue to use it, even when I was just using like half a pump, I still did find it so sticky. And actually I recorded this really lovely and well lit video of me in bed, because one of the nights particularly, and I hadn't even put that much on, but it was so sticky. So all of those factors made me think about how somebody with a different skin type to mine might get on with this eye cream. So I asked Megan, my housemate and friend, to try it on her skin because her skin's really different. Should we pop up? Wait, go down. Let me figure out how far down you need to be. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Hi! I've roped Megan in against her will. Yeah. To try this. In terms of skin types, I would describe my skin as oily combination and not that problematic, but I am quite prone to spots.
And mine is very, very sensitive, very dry. If like a bit combination in my T-zone, but apart from that, like not very prone to spots apart from when I'm stressed, just today.
Yeah.
And mostly just pretty angry all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to try this out. The reason I wanted to try it out on Megan's skin as well is because, as we've established, I can't get this to sink in very well. I think it is genuinely making my eye area feel quite hydrated, but actually it leaves a really sticky residue for hours,
which is something that you don't like.
Yeah, so I wanted to try it out on your skin first of all to see if, because your skin's drier than mine, whether it absorbs it better.
Yeah, which it tends to, I think, with most products.
Yeah, or even if it doesn't, whether you don't mind that as much as I do.
Yeah.
So that's my thought process. Have you've done your skincare?
Yeah.
Same.
Yes.
Cool.
Cleansed. Even for mine, I'm not sure if a pea size is actually too much.
Do you think?
My hands are pretty slidey.
Every time I use it, I use slightly less.
feel like I've dabbed as much as I can.
Yeah, see, it is sitting in your skin better than it's sitting.
Yeah,
like,
I can see a sheen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know how close we'd need to get for them to be able to see it. Mine looks wet. But the thing is now it's so tacky that when I touch it, it literally feels like PVA glue.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Passion. It's made one of my eyelids feel weird, as if my eye is swollen.
It doesn't look swollen.
No, but like that's what it feels like.
Right, okay.
Should we leave it for a bit and then...
We're back!
Yeah!
It's been like an hour.
Yeah, probably.
Mine has actually sunk in better today than it normally does, which is probably just because I patted it in more, but it definitely is still quite sticky.
Mine isn't.
Yours isn't?
Mine's probably about as like tacky as a lot of my other moisturisers are. And I have like really heavy duty moisturisers. It's how I like it. It's how I like my skin to feel.
Okay, cool. So you would rate it highly?
Yeah. I'd probably...
How are your eyes?
Yeah, fine. I can react to Clinique stuff sometimes, and I haven't reacted to this.
So that's a positive sign.
Because it's around my eyes, so I mean, like that's quite a sensitive area.
A danger zone.
Yeah, but I think it's alright.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So as it stands at the moment, it's gone a lot better with your skin than it has with mine.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Okay, so on to ingredients. The kind of standard Clinique ingredients and general moisturiser ingredients for things like this are hyaluronic acid, which acts kind of like a sponge to hold that moisture within the skin to keep it really hydrated and hydrated over a longer period of time. And we've also got glycerin, which hydrates and smooths the skin. So alongside those, we have cucumber extract, which has moisturising and emollient properties. We also have aloe vera, which has anti-inflammatory kind of cooling properties. Caffeine, which helps to stimulate the circulation in your face, which makes you look kind of healthier and more wide awake. And we also have green tea, which is an antioxidant with anti-aging properties in there as well. So my final thoughts of the Moisture Surge Eye. I like it. I think that it is very refreshing. It definitely does, like I've got it on, obviously I've been using it for a week. My eye area does feel hydrated and it does feel quite bright. However, for me personally, I prefer eye creams that have a kind of more richly hydrating kind of feel to them, whereas this gel texture that leaves that kind of sticky residue just doesn't get on with me so well. Maybe in the mornings, but at nighttime I kind of want something that's a lot more moisturising than I think this is. In terms of the fact that Clinique says that you can use it as a 3-minute eye mask, I just can't personally see how that would work, because in that video she kind of puts it on really thickly under her eyes and just lets it sink in for 3 minutes. But that video that you saw of me in bed and how sticky that was after over an hour. So I'm a little bit confused about that. However, that being said, Megan really liked it. And obviously my skin is not the same as everybody else's skin. So basically my final thoughts are that I like it. And I will continue to use it. I think I'm going to use it more like a primer though. Like I think I'm going to put it around my eye area when I really want my makeup to stay on that day. However, I am still on the hunt for like a really hydrating eye cream because I don't quite feel like this one did that for me. But let me know what you think. Obviously everybody's skin's different, everybody's preferences are different. This definitely isn't to say that it's not a good product, it's just that in my personal opinion, I don't think that it's on the same level as the actual Moisture Surge, or to be fair, as a lot of the new launches that Clinique have had recently. But let me know what you think. If you've tried it out, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favourite eye cream is, because I'm still on the hunt for one. If you did find this video at all helpful, it would help me out so much if you could hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also, if you have tried this product, please do leave your experience of it in the comments, because that way everybody can scroll down and see kind of how everyone else has got on with it, because obviously this is only my opinion, and there are lots of other opinions in the world, so we might as well share them. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.